I noticed that too. So I went to where I always stop, and I was working on my truckers, bitching with some children of God and goddesses and some gods. Working on my truckers, talking some shit stuff with some angels and gods and children of God. And then all of a sudden, we had to go to work. We had to go to meetings. We had to go to so many big God. Like, out of nowhere, the gods wanted to do like a billion things. So then I was juggling, spoiling the truckers, and talking to the children of God and gods and stuff. And I was kind of bummed because it was like a really good day. Well, it started good. When I got out there was truckers everywhere. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be so busy thinking about everything the truckers need. But then all the gods needed things. So then I was running around with gods, working my work, my priorities, and doing all this stuff with gods. And then I noticed there was like hot guys touching the car. And it was like, okay, you're a bunch of hot guys touching the vehicle. Why are you doing that? Like, what the hell is that about? So I was up in the sky above the truckers, and I came back down into this thing, and I was like, what are you guys doing? And one of the guys was like, well, you said you had some problems with the car, and we were just gonna try to be like Secret Santa and help you in secret. And I was like, I have husbands for that. And they go through the biggest, most massive sexual and more powerful experiences just by being near my car. And that pays them and rewards them when I can't give them money or they haven't got to the island of gods yet. You don't have to help me with nothing in there for you. That's not fair. And the first thing they did was light up and say, well, I don't know. An overloaded sexual powerful experience to be near a car. Well, I could be interested in learning about how that would work. I don't think they got the point. The point of what I was trying to say was, you don't have to waste your time serving me. The people that serve me like husbands are highly, sickeningly well rewarded in every way. And they'd want to be there, so it works out fine. I just pretend these things. If I need a husband, I'll go out and use my powers and call a husband to me. And the guy only heard what he heard out of every single thing. I was like, but buddy, he could be being a hot guy for some cute girl, helping her when she falls apart alongside the road or something. Like, I've already got husbands that like have severe reaction when I breathe or move. Can you imagine that? My husbands will fix my car forever, because when they screw on the nut of the vehicle, somehow they go through a sexual powerful experience like nothing and no one anywhere. You're like, how many minutes until you want to be one of these husbands that walks up and says, who can build my brain until I can explain how I want to sing and dance and live in a constant existence over screwing the nut on the engine of the car of Bonnie. That's what they look like. They look like husbands that have figured it out and just really want to lay on top of the car. Like that Futurama cartoon. I told you that husbands are like that Futurama cartoon. And they sit and they jack on. Like Futurama when the robot's jacking on. And they sit like oh mama when it's the biggest computer. All these real husbands, the real husbands that know my powers, they would sit or lay on the freaking car and be like, oh, mama. Yeah, but try to alter your brain until you can sit and tell the world the story about how that works.